Hello again. It's just me this time. Cause it's the middle of the day and stuff. I ain't got nothing to do today, so might as well make what was this? It was an apple caramel cheesecake, I think. I forgot. Yeah, that. So anyway, got my great value graham crackers. But I don't know what to do for this video. Graham crackers, right here. So just gonna start that off. And just talk about random stuff while I'm doing this mess. So let's get this done first. I got no Alright, so now over here, first thing I gotta do is making crust. So I got my graham crackers. Just gonna throw them in the food processor. And while that's happening, I'm gonna put some butter in a boiler, a double boiler, so I can melt it down. Cause I don't like using the microwave. Cause sometimes the microwave takes up my power. Because I don't know. Yeah, that's the first thing we're doing. Because I need 2 cups of this mess. So, if I have too much, I can just add it to, I can make some s'more, tiny s'more cake things with my, my souffle bowls. So, Anyway. So, life's been fun. This is kind of like a vlog thing, for real. Because, my family dog just passed. So, I've been upset about that recently. I don't think I would be that upset about it because my other dogs passed. I didn't care enough about it. But this one was different for some reason. I don't know why. But that was a fun way to start off the week. And then I got some almond milk from the store. It was just brown liquid inside. Not even I don't know what the heck that was. Took that back. Some mess like that. It was just goofy. That's a goofy week today. But before I get on to the next subject, I probably should just blend this up because it's going to be mad loud in a second. Alright. Hopefully this makes 2 cups. Guess I can measure it out later. This should make 2 cups. I hope. Ah! I got a little bit. I got like half a pack left. There we go. That's mad loud. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I got my bread, my breading here, which is the graham cracker for the crust and stuff. And now I need to hold it 1 second. I don't know how to do these videos because I don't do videos. I'm bad at this, and anyway. So now it's gotta take out 1/8 cup of brown sugar. I'm gonna do a little bit more than that because why not? I feel like you should keep such a small amount of brown sugar. Maybe a little more because that's only 2 scoops of tablespoon. I don't have an 1/8 cup, but there you go. Shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't mess up too much. Some more scoop. But yeah, just been chilling, making food. Right now I got my butter on the let's take my camera over here. Got the butter right in there. Melting. I'll be back when that's done melting. I should have done it earlier, but what are you gonna do? So I'll be right back. So yeah, now I got my brown sugar in this, and my butter's almost all the way melted. I'll preheat the oven to 350, and then I'm just gonna throw this together and mix this up. So let me put the camera down. Got my safety glove on so I can pull out this darn thing. Let me switch hands because I'm better with this hand than I am with this hand. Stealing the recipe off of Tasty because that's how it is. Just stealing recipes off of stuff. Because you can't really steal recipes unless it's secret ingredient stuff. You can do similar things. But there you go. Just throw that in there with it. I'm just gonna mix it up with a fork. If you can grab a fork. Ha! But anyway, so yeah. So this year's been a wild year for me. About to get married next year. Engaged this year. This crazy stuff, crazy things. Dog dying and all that mess. It's actually the most stuff that actually happened in a year for me, for real. Because nothing really happens. Mother-in-law does not like me still. It's crazy. I still refer to you as that boy, but you know, who cares? Who cares? I don't care if you like me or not. But yeah. Also, here's a little cooking tip. If you cook while listening to music, this is nice. It's fun. You know, if you don't, just make. Some of my great grandma said, not my great grandma, my grandma, my dad's side says, if you listen to music when you cook, you can never really do anything wrong. Just have fun when you're cooking. So now that it's mixed up, it can smell way more like sugary, and that just like blended up in there. I gotta add the butter to it. Oop, got my headphones out. Let me take my headphones out. Vegetable didn't get them out. Take the hot. Alright, I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna pour right in here. I'm gonna mix it up more. So it's gonna take this hot butter, pour it in there, and just mix it up until it gets dark all throughout the graham cracker. Hopefully I didn't make too much graham cracker. Probably gotta get more butter, but who knows. Put that back in the boiler. So I can get some more out of it. I might need to add a little bit more butter here. It smells really good. It's looking like that. It's looking getting darker. It's really nice. Let me get a spot with better lighting first. Hold up. Wait a second. Look at that. Boom. Looks nice. Looks nice. I'm stupid. It's so dark in this corner for some reason. Because of me, I'm the reason it's so dark in this corner. Look at that. There you go. One day I'll get some green lights or something. I don't know. Smells good. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in a pan in a second. But I need to see if I got all the butter out this boiler. A little bit, just a tiny bit, just a smidge. Try to get all that out. You're not gonna get all of it out, but get enough you can. So, yeah. The disappointment I went through yesterday, seeing that my almond milk was a brown, gross-looking mess. There you go. Now that's doing that. Let me move this camera over here because it's vlog style right now. So this pan right here, I'm just gonna grease this up. Grab my grease, use sorting, butter, oil. I like to use spray on oil because it's easier to use. Do that, a little bit of that, and it's gonna wipe it down. A second here. Hold up. Not too much. I'm just gonna try to get it more spread out. That's a little bit too much, but now I'm just gonna add a little bit more, one more layer on it. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. So I know this is a pie tin, not no cheesecake tin, the ones where you gotta unhook the darn old mess, but I don't have that, so you know. Okay, what do you got? Okay, what do you got? So anyway, so now I'm just gonna take this mess out of here onto this and just pat it down and bake it. Don't want to put too much in here because it's going to cook weird. Put it down into the corners. Don't leave no gaps. Don't want it to fall apart when you're eating it. We don't want to fall apart in general, so that you can have it fall apart when you're eating it. It doesn't matter. Just gonna push that into the corners there. Do it on this side so you see me doing it. Trying to fill up these cracks here, just the edges. Do it, get down low so I can actually get some leverage. And since I I got this extra more stuff. I can make some souffle cup, little s'more stuff. That's nice. The one that's too thin. Actually, I might need to keep doing this. Actually, it might be too thin. Yeah, add more. Oh, don't want to add too much because I don't want to mess it up. Need enough. Ooh-wee. But yeah. Dang. I can't remember what topics to talk about. But oh yeah, we finally had our AC fixed again. Thing was this, I guess the coil was dirty or something like that's what the dude said. Can you clean that up and stuff, you know? It's great. The living apartment's cool and all, but you know, having to wait for someone to come and fix your stuff, it's not cool. Even though that it was an automatic, because you know, if you have an AC problem, right, you need it fixed. Especially if you're in a hot area where it's like 90 degrees outside, they got to come and fix it. It's an emergency situation at that point, because you know you could die if you don't get your body temperature down or something. You know, heat stroke, they can kill you. You know, so. That's a dangerous thing. So, you know, if you live in an apartment that's not managed by an actual company, this by a random person, and like, oh, hey, this, that, you know, you can complain about that for real, because like that's dangerous. That's legit, like life-threatening, dangerous. So, I kind of want to eat this already. You know, this is brown sugar and ground sugar, so I'm gonna taste this. That's good. That's good. A little bit more. Alright, next I might eat all this. I'm not sure. Taste my hand, because I can shape this better with my hand. So when my hands get oily, but you know, F it. F it. It's really warm. It feels weird in my fingers. Make sure always wash your hands. My hands are always pre-washed when I'm making food, so you know. Oop, too hard there. Too hard. Oop, too hard again. I didn't mean to go silent here. I'm gonna probably cut this part out. Funny thing, as soon as I ended the recording in that part, I was done. So anyway, so this is gonna go in the oven for 5 minutes. I'm gonna pull it out. Angie's being mean off camera. Pull it out, and I'm gonna get the other stuff done while it's all going down. So yeah, let's do this. Since I have some left over, I can make little mini things. So I'm gonna do that later. Where's my knife? There it is. Alright, so now I have some cream cheese that I need to mix up. But I'm not gonna do the entire recipe completely because I got a pie pan, not a darn old cheesecake pan. So I'm gonna add. This is like this is 4 ounces of cheesecake right here. I mean cream cheese right there. I don't have cream. They might have cream cream cheese mix. I gotta see if they got that or not. I'm gonna add like half of this one. Is there any other cream cheese recipes we wanted to make? Oh no, I have none. What's that? Oh yeah, never mind. I have a whole thing today, so I just want to take half of this too. I was wondering if I ran out or not, but I forgot we bought some extra. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. Gotta ask my assistant off stage, which is actually just my girlfriend, aka fiance, aka future wife, aka future systems. Love you. I'm making you food. Some days I think she's tired of me. I think she hates me. I think she wants me dead. I'm scared. It's all fun and games over here. I know, did not open this cream cheese right, but I don't care because this thing is hard to close, especially when you're using half. The weird thing is this is weird. This is weird. Angel doesn't like cream cheese, but she likes cheesecake. See, only been to Cheesecake Factory once. This is what I took her. We weren't really getting food there. We were helping a friend get food there, or a family member get food there. Oh my goodness, come off! Get off! Get off! 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 There you go. Sweet. So now that's 8 ounces, and I need 16 ounces, but the thing is not as big as an actual cheesecake pan. So, I'm just going to do half and see what happens. So now, we got this down. I'm going to add some sugar. This thing was a little wet, so there you go. There you go. Out of there. Some brown sugar. Is it on camera? Yeah, it is. I'll make my thing go out focus. Some spices of some mix of ginger, pumpkin spice, and cinnamon. With pumpkin spices of cinnamon and like cloves, I think. Let me check. Yeah, it's legit. It's legit cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, ginger, and cloves. So legit, you can make pumpkin spice yourself. You can just buy different ones, or you can just buy them all together, and it's basically all the same thing, same usage. Cornstarch for some reason. Don't ask me, I'm not a chef. And some vanilla extract, which is 2 tablespoons. You know, vanilla extract, you can't go wrong with that. Don't add too much though. You'll make yourself hate food. I'm just gonna mix this up and stuff. Probably should have used something. I don't have a mixer, so probably could use the darn blender, but I'm not trying to pull that out now. I gotta take this stuff out. Mix this up. I did not soften this mess beforehand. So now we're kind of in the impasse. This thing will not get off. Get off! Get off! There you go. You can really smell that ginger. That's gonna take a second. Alright, I'm gonna be right back when I'm done with this. Alright, now, this next part right here is gonna be the part I hate the most, because I gotta cut an apple apart and make thin slices. So, this is gonna be so fun. Heck yeah, bro. So, how do I do this? So, first things first, I gotta go to the core. No, I gotta go square. I'll have an apple cutter. I used to have an apple cutter, but the thing broke on me, so now I gotta get around this. Be careful when you're doing this messy stuff. It's so dangerous. That one time I cut my thumb open while I was cutting chicken, but it didn't bleed at all. It didn't really hurt at all either. I just kind of opened my thumb up. It was so weird. And it healed right up. No pain, no gain, you know. I guess. Gotta get up the apple. See my awesome, amazing, bad knife techniques. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Nope, there you go. I cut right into the middle. Oh well. There, let's cut it. I just need thin slices of the apple, so I'm just gonna slice the apple thin. Aggressive apples are great. I don't know. I sure do love my trash apples. So I probably should have skinned this beforehand, but now probably should add something like that. But now it's gonna kind of get the skin off these. Probably should have done this earlier, but you know, oh well. I'm really good at my job. But you know what it is. Actually, this is easier for me. I'm not gonna lie. It's way easier for me to skin an apple after I got the stuff off it. Got it cut apart. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna get all these done. So now that I got all my apples peeled, I'm gonna put some. I've already put some lemon juice on top of them. You know, put the lemon juice on your cut apples to keep them from browning so fast. And now that that's happening, I'm just gonna cut these apples thin, and I'm gonna put them to the side. You're gonna lay that on top of the cream cheese mix you make for your cheesecake. I don't know how thin they want them. I'm just trying to cut it as thin as I can. I don't think they want paper thin like this, but I'm gonna put it on there anyway. There we go. And this part's gonna take a second too. I'll be back when I'm done with this.
My family is around. And
So now, my apples are all cut up. I get my pie tin. It's not hot anymore. It's not. It's on the stove. Found one. About hot enough to make my hands feel weird, so I'm just gonna take up the thing. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you. Alright, so now that my apples are done, I got my pie tin right here, and hopefully my thing is warm enough to keep mixing. Put this to the side. Okay, yeah, there it goes. It's good now. It's good now. So now, what I'm gonna do, I must put this down on top of here. Put that down. Get off my spoon. Get all off my spoon. I must lay this down here and try to get it spread around. Get this apple out the way so you get a better view of this. Gotta get down on my knees again because I need leverage. Don't want to mess everything up. Look at that. Spread that around. Spread it around. It's kind of thin, but you know, whatever. Spreading it around. Spreading it around. Get more in a second here. But yeah. So yeah, this is great. I like making food. It's one of the best things you can do for real. Make it feel nice. Alright, so now this. Bro, recently been looking for photographers for wedding stuff, and I think we found some scammers and found a website that has unreliable reviews. Most of our reviews be on the same day. Like 8 reviews, half of them are on the same day, legit the exact same day. August 2020, August 6, 2020, like all 5-star reviews on the same day, which is way crazy to me. Like, that's the most suspicious thing I've ever seen in my life. And when we're talking to the dude, he wants us to pay him all the money, because you know how usually wedding photographers, they do the thing, or people who do wedding things in general, you pay half now, you pay half before the wedding, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. So tell me why this man is gonna try to have us pay all of the money instantly. It was like $1,000. He wanted us to pay $1,000 or $750. Those are two prices he gave us instantly. He wanted to pay us that. He wanted us to pay that automatically, right? On Cash App. That's crazy to me. That's insane. It's so goofy. Be careful when you try and find these people for things. Any events you're trying to do. Be careful, because people out here are trying to scam. It's so funny, but also so sad. So goofy. Oh yeah, you can pay me all the money up front now. Even if you were like a reputable person, I wouldn't even do that either. Cause like I'm not paying you all the money now. That's first things first. That's mad, crazy, and goofy. Like, what's stopping you from screwing me over and running off with the money? And also, like, basically, like, it's so stupid. Like, it's so dumb. So yeah, be careful when you're doing stuff like that. Also, wedding stuff is so over-exaggerated because you can see people who have regular event stuff like regular event DJ, and they don't be as much as wedding event DJ because wedding for some reason costs more money. They cost extra money for some reason. Which is completely goofy to me. And recently, we had a different photographer who we actually liked a lot. We were going to pick, and he's like, "Oh, here's all this stuff," and that stuff went up to like $2,000 for all that extra mess. And be like, we don't need all that extra mess. We just going with it thing. Maybe to see like a price range and see what it was. So we went back to the regular event stuff, right? And this man's going to do the most convoluted series of words saying it's going to be during peak season and business ventures or whatever, and he can't do it because we just want 2 hours for him and stuff, and his base 2 hour thing was $200. Basically what he said, he doesn't want to do the easy work for less money. So basically he just told us, no, I don't want to do a wedding that won't be thousands of dollars, He wants to do it. It's on him, but you can at least tell us no. But he had tried to come with the most convoluted way to say, yeah, I don't want to do it. Which is crazy to me. Just tell you don't want to do it, dog. It's not that hard, man. You understand. But no. I'm going to try to come at it from a professional angle and act like just because it's peak season, which is actually like, it's going to be on June 2nd. And peak season, you think you have enough openings and jobs to keep doing everything. But no, he just wanted someone else on that day that was gonna pay like more money than ever. And I get that, but like don't try to call it like a professional. Like he just tried to make it seem so weird, like why he didn't want to do it. To say he didn't want to do it for that little money. It's not hard. You understand a little bit, I guess. But yeah, that's that. Alright, sweet. Got some cheesecake left over. I use that for something else. Alright, so that's done. Now I gotta make the breading topping. Oh no, I gotta put the apples on. I'm stupid. Put the apples on top of the cheesecake. But yeah, if you're trying to hire someone for something, know your worth. If they asking for all the money they can get paid up front automatically, don't even do it. Don't even do it. And when we look at his photo, it pops up multiple different photos of the same dude, so I'm pretty sure he's a scam in the first place. But also might be real at the same time. It's so weird. There you go. It's super easy to do. Those are not lined up correctly. Oh well. Who cares? There you go. Place in a circle. Messing up this thing so bad, but who cares? It's fine. It's coming out good still. I had a formation going on here, but now I lost it, so I'm just going to start putting these down. Put the rest of this corn over here. now, on to the next step. Here again, at this area, you know, got to clean up this mess, but you know, ignore that. Ignore this too. So I got my butter boiling over there on that. I got my brown sugar in the cup, and I got some flour. I'm gonna make a crumble, like a little crumble bread thing with some butter and some brown sugar. So I'll be come back when my butter's melted and that's done. My camera about to die. All right, now, so we make a little crumble, pretty fast, pretty simple. Do it fast when my camera dies. I'm just gonna throw it on top of the apples and throw it in. But anyway, next topic, because I forgot to talk about things, because you know I ain't talk about stuff because it's technically a vlog. I don't know really much to talk about because not much going on in my life for real. Ding dang, the Montgomery Brawl is mad funny. You know, that's topical. On topic, people trying to excuse the people being beat up. Like, nah, they started the fight with the security guard who's doing his job, and they got jumped for it because they tried to jump him and stuff. The only guy kind of went overboard a little bit. Not really. He was pretty funny too. The chair guy. Maybe the chair shot to the person who's on the ground wasn't that cool, but you know, who cares? Who cares? They started a fight, got violent. They were in the wrong. People were trying to excuse them, like, no, they were in the wrong. All the dude asked was for them to move their boat because they took up a spot of another boat that was coming in. He went over there, told them that, and they got violent. But people try to excuse them, saying this is messed up. Well, the rules were reversed. Don't get me started. You're not getting me started. That's crazy. What if the roles were reversed? What if some people were in the wrong and attack somebody so they get jumped for it and they start jumping people so they get jumped for it? Yes. If someone's in the wrong and their first thought is violence and gang up with somebody, they probably should get gang up for it. I'm not calling for violence, but like, you can't dish it if you can't take it. That's all I want to say. They attacked a dude who was doing his job for doing his job. And they got attacked, and they got caught for it. Because no one's going to stand by and see that happen. Just a dude doing his job getting attacked. That's crazy. So yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens when you just violently attack people. You get attacked too. Maybe some violently attack people. That's a funny thought. Who knows? Okay, I need it. So I'm going to put this on. I'm going to add a little more butter than this. I'm going to put it on off camera. I'm going to put it in the oven because my camera's dying. I'll be back in a second. Alright, so now I'm just going to sprinkle this on top and I'm going to put it in the oven for 30 minutes and I'll be back when that's done. So first let's do this. Just sprinkle this on top. That little apple butter, cinnamon, no, apple butter. A little cinnamon flour butter mix here. Put a little more cinnamon on top. And we're done here. Spread it on top and we should be good. But I'll be back when this is done. Actually, hold up. Let me do this a little bit here. Let's spread that out. Spread this out. It's going to cover the whole top of it. And it's going to get messy during this, but you know, that's just cooking. Looking kind of apple pie-ish right now. Alright, sweet. I'm just going to sprinkle some cinnamon on here. Just going to sprinkle some of it. There you go. Now that is up there, we're good. Probably drops a little more on this thing. I'll put this in the oven for 30 minutes. And here's right here. There it is. That's it. I'm gonna cut open later, take a picture of it. Probably gonna be a thumbnail. But yeah, my family want to try this out because I asked them for the pie tin because I don't have one, and so they want some of this. And here's what I'm using leftover crust for, making like little mini s'more things. But yeah, it's great. See you guys later. Bye. Okay, just pour this on top. Oh, I had it. Yeah. Just like the rest pieces. Good thing I had this. I had this for coffee.
Where?
I barely use it. Good thing I did have it. That's a little much. The background of the key, our favorite eating stuff. Anyway, look at that. That's it. This is the recipe. That's all. That's it. The end. It's actually pretty good because I tried like a mini one I made with the leftover stuff. I made like a smaller one, but it's pretty good actually. What do you think, Sally? I think